morning on a rainy, dreary Vancouver day. Today I'd like to talk to you about a project that I've been working on this year that I call 2020 Postcards. I've been collecting handmade postcards from people all year. People have shared their art with me, drawings, painting, collage, photography, and so much more. There have been so many beautiful messages that people have shared. They've shared their feelings about what's been going on this year. They've shared their appreciation and encouragement for people that have been working hard throughout this time. They've told us about how they've spent their time. They've shared their feelings about important cultural and environmental concerns that they have. And they've shared their hopes and wishes for the future. I thought I'd spend a little bit of time talking to you about what mail art is. As the name suggests, it is any form of art that is sent through the postal service, so that could be a decorated envelope, a handmade postcard, or perhaps something called an artist stamp or faux postage, which is a small decorative item. It doesn't replace a regular stamp. It's meant to be a decoration or a piece of art that you stick onto your envelope or parcel. So if you've ever sent anybody a handmade gift, or if you've doodled on an envelope that you've mailed to somebody, then you've engaged in an act of mail art. Well, what do you think? Should we make some mail art together? Perhaps a handmade postcard that you could send me for my 2020 postcard project? And I'm going to keep it open into 2021. And if you're ready, I will meet you downstairs in my studio in just a minute. So for today's project, I'm going to make a really simple collage greeting card. And I'm going to be using an index card, a 4x6 index card, a glue stick, some scissors, markers, and some old magazines that you can cut up. And as you can see, my magazines have been cut up a lot. And I've already gone through my magazines and torn out a variety of papers. I like the texture and the lines on this piece, so I'm just deciding where I might like to put my postcard, and I'm just going to roughly cut this out. And I can always trim it later. And my art process, I don't plan a lot of things, so I just go for it. So I'm going to go right ahead. Ooh, that's really fun too. So I'm going to use some of these papers that I tore out that I don't think I'm going to be using. And I'm just going to, so sad to cover that up. Oh well. And I'm just going to use my glue stick here. I'm going to stick it onto the line side of my index card because I don't need that. And then I'll trim off the extra bits. And you notice I didn't even look at the front to see what part is going to be in my image. I'm just leaving that up to chance to see what will happen. Might be good. Might not, who knows. And I've already decided that my message is going to be "you are." And I'd look through some of these and let's see if I can find some words. This very, very nicely, and the colors work really nicely too. You are, A-R, and I can get the E from somewhere else, from another spot. You are creative, but this says creativity. And now I need an E. Unfortunately, there's an E right here. I'm just going to quickly glue those things down, glue those words down. And I'm not really going to think too much about where they go. I'm not going to worry about them being perfectly centered. They can just go wherever they fall because it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, is the message less valuable if the letters are a little bit wonky? Do things need to be perfect all the time? I feel like I'd like to put something down here in this corner. So let me take a look at some of these papers that I have here. And look, there's a little girl here sitting cross-legged. I'm going to cut her out. I'm going to stick that picture of that girl right there. If you'd like to send me a handmade postcard, you can mail it to this address here. You can also find all the information on the and see all the postcards on the project website at this address here. Thanks a lot, and I will see you next time.